Hello, welcome back to Sweat Nation. Today I'm gonna lead you through a really nice low back and hip mobility. So we're just gonna open up our hips a little bit, reduce any tension we might be feeling in our back from sitting or bending forward, and just kind of really work through those areas to feel good, because the hips and low back can get very stiff and uncomfortable sometimes. And I'm feeling it a little bit today, so we're gonna work through it. All right. Find a mat, you don't need any equipment, and let's move to the back. So let's reach our arms up into the air, back down, one more time, really reaching up, and last one. Reach those arms up, feel those lats pull those arms back behind you, bend forward, and place your hands on the mat. Good. From here, we're just going to switch our hips side to side, keeping those feet nice and flat. Good. Getting some movement in those hips. If you have to have a little bend in your knees, that's okay. Good. And then from here, we're going to walk it out, drop those hips down, and look over that right shoulder, walking your hands slightly to the side. Good, and looking over the left shoulder, same thing. Back to center, coming down into a child's pose, reaching those arms out in front. And then drop the hips. Push up, opening up that chest. And then back, pushing those hips back. Good, coming forward, dropping those hips. And from here, you're gonna bring your hands a little wider, and then you're gonna press off of that left palm, shifting your torso slightly to the right. Good, we're gonna come back the other way. Nice job. And last time. Good. We're gonna push back. If your knees are a little bit too wide, then you can turn the other way on your mat. But from here, we're gonna push our hips back, feeling a stretch in our groin, and then come forward. So if you're coming off your mat, you could just come like this, pushing back and forward. Whew. This is gonna be a real good deep stretch. Good. Coming up to your hands, let's extend that right leg out. Left knee is down, and we're just gonna shift our hips back and forth. Good. Nice. Switching sides, right knee down, left leg out, feeling that deep stretch in the groin. Good work. Good. Coming onto your butt, we're gonna have your toes pointed towards the sky, heels down, and we're just going to drop our knees to the right and then drop them to the left. And so the leg that is on the furthest outside, you should feel a little, kind of like a little tug deep in the upper part of your leg. Just working on those rotations and all the muscles that get really tight in there. Good. Nice. Coming onto your back, we're gonna have our knees bent and bringing both knees to the right side, feeling a twist in that spine. And then you wanna come back to center, other direction, good. We're gonna do this a few times, warming up that back. Keeping your hands flat on the ground. Good job. Good. Back to center. Grab your feet with your hands, use those elbows and drive your knees out. And you can try to straighten your legs as much as you can. Nice job. Coming up to a seated position again, we're gonna take that left leg, bring it at a 90-degree angle. Right leg is back at a 90-degree angle as well. And we're just going to come forward, really opening up that lateral hip and opening up that glute as well. Nice job. Good. Let's switch. So now that the right leg is at the front, same thing, 90-degree angle. Coming forward, feeling that hip open up, feeling that stretch in the glute. Nice work. Let's swing those legs round. We're gonna push back into a downward dog. Pressing our hips up into the sky. We're gonna kick that left leg up in the air and let it drop down towards the ground. Good. Bring that left leg forward. Drop the hips, and I want you to reach up and back, driving those hips down. Good work. Keep that balance. Good. Bring that foot back, downward dog. This time, right leg kicks up in the air. Drop that foot down and let it hang towards the ground. Good. Bringing it forward. Drop that back knee. Whoops. And push back. Drive those hips down. Nice job. Pushing back to downward dog. We're gonna come forward, we're gonna drop our hips again and slowly come down towards the mat and then pushing back up. Let's do this 5 times. Trying to get a little bit further every time you come up. Good job. Last one. And from here, if you can, I am not flexible at this anymore, but try to bend your knees and feel that little bit of a deeper stretch in that low back, or deeper extension. I used to be able to touch my head to my toes. Now that will never happen. Good, push back, child's pose, and breathe it out. Good. Let's come down to the side. I'm just gonna grab a quick sip of water. Coming down onto our side, you're gonna have your hips stacked, and you're gonna bring your knee up, out, and around. Okay, so we're working that left leg. Bring the knee up, 90-degree angle. Open it up, kick that foot back, and bring it down. Good. Do it 5 times. Nice and controlled, feeling that hip move. Good. Now let's go back the other way. So kick that heel to the butt, push that hip back, and come round so that you end in that 90-degree angle. Kick the heel up to the butt, kick back, and around. Good. 5 times. Nice and controlled. Keep those hips square. Notice how I'm only moving at the hip. 2 more. If you feel like a few crunching noises of your bones, that's okay. Good. Nice job. Flip. We'll do the other side. So knee up, 90. Out. Kick that heel round and down. Up. Heel round and down. 5 times forward, 5 times backwards. Good. And the other way when you're ready. Whew. This is one of my favorite go-to hip exercises. We've done these before, standing in a tabletop position. Just really gets the joint moving. Last one. Beautiful. Nice job. Okay, let's finish this mobility session off. Just a little bit of the low back and working the sides or just stretching it out. So have that right leg stretched out. We're just gonna reach up and across. Good. Come back up, and again, reach out. Feel that stretch all down this side. And up, one more time. Nice tight core. Whew. Good job. All right, last time this side, reaching up and over. Feels so good. 1. You can put that other hand down on the ground to support you, of course. 2, last one. Whew. And 3. All right. That felt really good. I feel like I could have even done more. But Hopefully you are feeling better if you're feeling a little bit tight in the hips. There's so many exercises and movements you can do to open up your hips and low back. That was just a few of them, but I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to do as much as you need moving forward. Repeat this video if you're still feeling a little bit tight, and I'll see you in your next workout.